We're off to find a mulberry bush.
What?
It's a foggy morning.
Oh.
It's a very foggy and wet Monday morning. Yay, holiday.
Didn't drown.
No, we had some issues last night with Le Tent.
But I have come up with a cunning plan, Baldrick.
What is your cunning plan, Baldrick?
I'm going to re-waterproof the tent.
Yeah, because basically the tent is, well, it's not leaking as such, it's just letting water in.
The waterproof treatment is unwaterproof or untreated. It's seeping. It's like taking a shower under a cotton sheet.
You know what we forgot to talk about? Last night.
What about last night?
Sum up of last night. Last night's meal.
Oh, I thought you did all that on the time on your phone.
Sort of, but now we've had time to reflect upon our meal choices.
I have no regrets.
Same. Although I haven't documented pudding.
Pudding was very nice. It was the most, certainly for it was very nice. It was, of all the dishes we had, it was the most sort of standard of mine.
Except for mine. Okay, yes, mine was yours was pretty standard. It was just a brownie. But I had a chocolate raspberry bread and butter pudding, which meant that in between the layers of the bread, there was like raspberry jam instead of raisins or currants or whatever you put in. And I had chocolate sauce on it and custard, and that was scrummy. I think that was my favourite dish.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, the manageress or landlady, whatever.
Whoever she was. For all we know, she could have just been some random person who hangs around at the pub.
But, she was very hospitable. While we were finishing our wine, she came and sat with us and had a chat. Which, it doesn't happen very often, and certainly not to us. So yeah, dog and partridge in Ashbourne/Swinscoe.
Swinscoe, definitely.
Yeah, Swinscoe is highly recommended from us. But they do just look like they're vomiting.
It does, yes.
We're here at Alton Towers, and the frogs, they're not very well today. They just seem to be throwing up water.
Well,
Oh, that one?
he's fine.
It's fine. No problem, it's all the others. As you can see, you can't see. That's the thing.
We claim we're at Alton Towers. We're actually just outside something with a bit of grass and a white backdrop.
Isn't it beautiful out here? There's CBeebies Land, where everybody is heading. Honestly, there are so many pushchairs and young children still about. We have come the first week of September, and it looks like the children go back to school on Wednesday. So everybody seems to be enjoying 2 last days before they have to go back to work or school. And that, I've got to say, looks incredible. Look at all of those. Right, Graham is walking off to Nemesis without me. So yeah, I don't know if we will go on the rapids or anything today because it's supposed to be quite foggy. What, till lunchtime?
I don't know, I haven't looked. I don't care. At the moment I'm still getting wet, so what difference does it make?
I know. We'll see what happens over the course of the day. Oh, I know what we're coming up to.
Pirates.
Not just pirates. We are going to be heading up this garden path. But just over this fence is a new ride that is being built as we speak.
Calm down, dear. Don't be a model.
Shh. And it is this. All we know is that it's going to be a wooden coaster, and from the plans it looks like it could be quite a thrill. Okay, I can see stuff, but I know you guys can't because of the fog. Look at that. Let's see if I can zoom in. Ignore the noise, ignore the noise.
Oh, yes.
Look at that.
It's starting to take
shape. Now, I have seen via a...
whatever his name is.
Exactly. Now, you see, speaking of Theme Park Worldwide, I have seen via their channel that there is this ride in Europa Park called Woden, which is very similar to this.
Ah.
And it appears to be quite a thrill ride for a roller coaster that's made of wood. And look up some POVs and you might get an idea as to what this is going to be like. There's no name for it as yet. It's still just SW8, as you can tell from the publicity on the board, on the fence. Here is, look at this lift hill. I'm sad that the flume is gone. I really am.
Yeah, but seeing this in the flesh does sort of give you a sense of hope.
It does. It looks like it's going to be quite a good attraction. So that was SW8, folks. We shall see you shortly, most likely, after we've been on Nemesis. Right, we've just come off Nemesis.
It's true, we have.
And it's a good ride still. 20-something years later. Still holds up. So, that's one of the big 6, 5 to go. And okay, the challenge is no more, but we're going to do it anyway. And our next stop is Galactica, which is just next door, which is certainly the UK's first VR coaster. And I haven't tried VR before, so this is going to be an experience for me. I'm looking forward to trying it out. But yeah, Nemesis was fantastic as always. And it is my favourite in the park. Even though we've got the Smiler, and that is a thrill in itself. It's very enjoyable, so that's why I'm curious about how the VR's going to go. So we're going to queue up for Galactica when Graham's finished chatting, and we'll catch up with you in a bit. So we've just come off Galactica, formerly known as Air. We've both just tried VR for the first time. My thought, it was a little bit of fun. The audio was not necessary, I felt, because for me, well, it wasn't loud enough, if you know what I mean. So there was a bit of music in the background, but I thought it was pointless having it because I could hear the wind in my ears instead. And okay, yeah, I could hear the woman over the tannoy or whatever. So I got the story of the ride, but I would have enjoyed just some nice music. And think it did add a little something to the ride. What about you?
I think, as a concept, it works a lot better than I thought it was going to. You know, it's been well constructed. It syncs up quite nicely. You know, obviously, the big sort of the moment at the end when the sort of Stargate or whatever suddenly appears, that caught me by surprise.
It does look like a Stargate, doesn't it?
You know, what you were saying about the audio, I found the headset was not very comfortable.
No,
really.
I agree.
It took me quite a while to get it tight enough so that I felt it was secure. The earpieces weren't really very well positioned for me. I could hear the audio. I won't say it was unnecessary. I think it went well with what you were seeing. But if I was going to pick any holes, I mean, as I say, the ride would work with or without it. But if I was going to pick a hole, I'd say it's nothing more than the graphics are a bit, you know, computer game 1999, early 2000s. You know, it really wasn't the greatest imagery that you could get. Maybe they'll rework it at some point and improve that. I don't know.
Maybe. But I thought overall it was fairly enjoyable. Is it necessary? I think it makes a nice option.
Yeah, as long as it's optional, it's allowed, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I would like to do it again.
Without
the VR,
Yeah.
to remind myself of it.
Yeah.
And experience it without the, you know, whilst I'm in short fatty mode.
Graham's talking about the fact he's got contact lenses in instead of his glasses. So this has been a whole new experience for him. It's the first time he's ridden rides with contacts.
Well, some of these.
But I am going to give Galactica a 7? 7 or 8. Because it is enjoyable and the VR is a nice option.
It gives it something different.
Yeah, exactly. And I agree with you that the quality of the video was quite video game-ish.
Yeah.
I did let it down a bit. I was expecting something along the lines of WALL-E. I mean, some of the little robots kind of looked a bit like Eve, didn't they?
Yeah. It was. I mean, there was a nice injection of humour there. You got the little robot. I wanted to be in Star Wars and shoot the little bastards. You know.
Yeah.
But, and I think that's the thing. You know, there's an injection of humour to it, which works. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know. Will the novelty? I think the novelty might wear off eventually. But I actually think because it's an option, I don't think the novelty. I don't think they'll ever get rid of it completely.
Yeah, I think,
you know,
now
I
I've
think
ridden
that
it.
works.
Now I've ridden it, I agree with you.
Yeah.
There goes Rita. There we go, that's Rita. And that's what we're in the queue for now. Right, so we have just done Rita, which is the ride behind me. And oh, it's not my favourite ride. It's just the I mean, I love the thrill of the going from 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. But oh my god, really, it's not my favourite. And 13 is also my least favourite, because there's a little thing called hydraulics and pneumatics, and there's a couple of those. There's one in the ride which is the surprise element of it, and I don't like that one bit. So what Graham has done is he's gone on single rider while I wait for him, as the queue is currently 35 minutes. So I'm just keeping an eye on the shop, which has got a nice little bit of merch in there, so I might have to purchase a mug soon, as our current one is broken. So I might do 13. Whether I do it today or tomorrow, I don't know. But it's just I don't like loud sudden noises, so for me going into that tunnel, it sends me nearly into a panic attack. It's kind of bad actually. Oh goodness me. Okay, we might be waiting a little while. The wait has gone up from 35 to 60 minutes. So we'll wait for it to come out. Here we are in the haunted hollow. That's my best haunted mansion impression.
It says don't go up on the wall.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
That's all I can say.
Rubbish, isn't it? Yeah, Graham's here again.
Hello.
He did 13.
I did.
I might make myself do it at some point. Don't think I'm going to wait an hour though.
I think if you want to do it, that's something we get here on early ride time, and you just go and wait at the gate to get
Yeah.
the first ride of the day.
Yeah.
13
Might be
seems
an
to be
idea.
one of the few things that people really still cram to, even though it's been there quite a few years.
Yeah.
You know, where Nemesis has just dropped off, so it's practically walk on all the time.
Yes, at 10 minutes at the moment though.
Oh wow!
I know.
You're wait on it.
What would you say if you met a monster with 3 heads?
I don't know. What would you say if you met a monster with 3 heads?
Hello,
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, what sort of shit going on here then?
Well, that would be 6 heads, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right, we've just had lunch over at the Explorers Pizza and Pasta Buffet. That's the word. Go on.
It was very average. It was pizza. It was a very average pizza. Very average toppings available.
Well,
Not much in the way of selection, I have to say.
no,
You had
but then,
several bays of the same thing, and the one thing that I really sort of would have gone for was permanently empty. So obviously not impressed with that. Pasta-wise, there was what,
It's
3
basic.
choices?
Yep.
I didn't try the mac and cheese because I'm not a mac and cheese fan.
I tried the mac and cheese, and it was very cheesy.
Well, at least was it mackie at all?
No, it was penne à la fromage, basically.
So it wasn't mac and cheese at all.
No, because it's to be mac and cheese, it's got to be macaroni. Surely, you can't
Well, that's
do any old pasta you like and call it mac and cheese. It has to be mac.
I mean, as food, it was, you know, it was food. It was nothing horrifically wonderful, but it was nothing, you know, it wasn't awful.
Yeah. Basically, if you've ever been to a Pizza Hut buffet, that's basically what it is.
Only the pizzas at Pizza Hut are slightly better, I think.
Oh, I did appreciate the thinner crust here, actually.
I don't think it was that much thinner.
It was a bit puffier though, which suggests a thinner crust, but
in any case,
it was a bit more deep pan style. Yeah.
It was food, it worked, it did the job. We ate. That's a big black cloud coming in.
Oh. Right, we'd better make our way to the X sector for Oblivion and Smiler. before we have to make our way to go outdoors and sort this problem we've got with the tent.
Back to Derby.
Here we are at the X sector, and here is the controversial ride that is the Smiler. Controversial because of that thing that happened last year. This is possibly the craziest ride I have ever ridden. This goes round and round and round. Look, it's corkscrew on steroids. Ready? Here we go. Right, we shall see you on the other side. Right. We've just come off the Smiler. I'm still trying to find my feet. I think Graham's come out of it better than me. Well, we are heading for the exit now because we want to go outdoors and get this stuff for the tent before they close. And we've got to go all the way to Derby.
It's only about half an hour to Derby.
Yeah, but still, I'm thinking rush hour traffic. So we won't get to ride Oblivion, so we shall come back tomorrow morning and give it another whirl. We only rode Smiler the once last time, and that was the week after it opened, I believe. It is a very fun ride.
It's a phenomenal ride, let's face it.
Yes, but
it's dipped in popularity because of
what happened.
Which is, which is obviously a tragedy on the event front, but it's a shame for the ride because it is a very good ride.
I'm happy he was laughing the whole way through it, he was.
Yeah, what else are you going to do? It's fun.
It is fun, so I do recommend that ride. Despite all the turns, the corkscrews, everything, Nemesis is still more intense than that.
Yes, yes. I think the thing with Nemesis is it just has those fractions of a second where you get a chance to go before it throws you into something else.
Yeah, Nemesis, it just throws you full pelt.
Also, Nemesis, also because you've got no floor.
Yeah.
With Smiley, you can see where the track's going.
Yeah.
Nemesis, you can see what if you would hit if the track wasn't with you.
Yeah.
Which
yeah,
adds
basically.
a lot.
Yeah. So, as we are leaving the park, Postwood Pat. Oh, I love Postwood Pat. So yeah, we're now leaving the park to go outdoors instead.
Yay, adventure!
Because quite frankly, I don't fancy getting dripped on again tonight.
Well, hopefully the tent will dried up enough
Yeah.
that we can apply this stuff.
Although I will suggest one thing.
What's that?
Drink. Drink! Let's go get a drink.
Drink and a donut!
Okay. Right, we'll get a drink and we'll catch up with you guys later on. Right, verdict of the day.
Started out wet.
It started out wet. Oh, what have I done?
That was the sat nav.
Oh, thank goodness for that. I had fun. Did you have fun?
Yes, I did have fun.
Yay, good times.
Very wet, didn't even go on the rapids.
Yeah, we didn't need the rapids today, did we?
I'm telling you, we'll do it tomorrow, whatever happens.
Okay.
Do it early on, then you have a chance to dry it before the day's through as well.
Okay. We'll see. I love coming to this park.
Good.
And UK's number one? Yeah.
Fairness, have we tried the others of the UK?
Well, we know some questionable ones.
We know one very questionable one, yes.
So, I am very much looking forward to returning tomorrow. Hopefully I won't chicken out and I will ride 13, and we will also ride Oblivion, and then do any other rides that we didn't get to do today, as well as some others that we really enjoyed today. I'd say that's their summary, and tomorrow we have a reservation for the brand new, well, I say brand new, it's been open a year, I think. The roller coaster restaurant is where we're going tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an experience we've never had before. Don't think we've got any plans tonight. We're probably just going to play some games and chill. So whenever we see you, we'll see you. Look, Graham's doing barbecue. Sausages! Yummy sausages.
About bloody time.
I know. Look, here's the tent. Well, there we go. Bit of a close-up in case you can't see. It's this white stuff. It smells like PVA glue. And basically that's supposed to stop water getting in when it shouldn't.
Reseal the waterproof layer.
And so far, so good. I mean, it's not raining at the moment, but it does look like it might.
Not till I've finished the sausages.
Yeah, I hope we get to at least have a little something to eat first. Oh yeah, and while we were in Go Outdoors, I bought myself a new coat.
And no one cares.
Because I didn't bring one that was warm enough. And this was half price, so I'm quite pleased actually. And it's got a hood. Look at this. Yeah. Keep me well covered. I like this. It's cosy, it's comfy, and I'm happy. And I'll be even more happy when I get some sausages. But Graham's sad now because look what he's got left of his whiskey.
Very little.
Aww. Never mind. The thing is,
tomorrow.
yeah, he won't stoop so low as to have some of my gin.
No, the world's most boring drink. Excuse
Well,
me? Never mind. Have a drink here. Have a beverage.
That's it. Oh, it's cold and frosty, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. I can't remember.
Well, it's supposed. Yeah. You're gonna go around the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we're not going to go looking for a mulberry bush.